Hi guys, and welcome to vlogmas day 3. I'm really excited for today because I got accepted for a new test knit, which was really spontaneous, but I'm really happy. And I got some knitting notions mail, and I got a microphone because I just wanted to improve my audio quality a bit, so I invested in a little microphone and treated myself extra with some little knitting notions. So yeah, today is just a normal between the weekday. I brought my son to kindergarten, and then I went to the pediatrician with my other son because he has an iron deficiency and he needs to be checked regularly and needs to get his blood tested for his iron deficiency and to see whether it's got worse or better. So this got done today. He cried because I know it hurts, but it's really hard for children to understand. So I'm happy that we're over this now. So, and then basically I'm just going to knit and be with my children and cook some dinner and maybe go outside, but I think my weather app is telling me that it's going to rain, so I don't know how that's going to work. But I hope my audio quality is a bit better. If not, or if you have any improvements or any feedback, as always, put it down in the comments or write me and DM on Instagram. I'm always happy for constructive feedback and critic. So I'm really excited to show you today's yarn because, as I said in Vlogmas day 1 and day 2, I'm doing like my own advent calendar based on my yarn stash because I didn't want to pay for an expensive advent calendar because A, I don't have the money for it, or I'd rather spend it for other stuff, and B, I have so much stash yarn and I really need to get rid of it, and I don't want to sell or gift my yarn to anyone. I just want to knit, with my yarn myself. So each day during Vlogmas, I'm going into the depths of my yarn stash and picking out a skein or a quantity and tell you a bit about it and tell you what project I have in mind for it. So today's yarn is actually yarn that I originally required for the book club cardigan by Sari Nordland. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can visualize it. But I'm going to be honest, I never casted it on. So the yarn basically is just laying in my stash for over 6 months now. And as I said before, I want to get rid of yarn instead of buying new yarn and just stashing it in. And a few days ago, I saw that Queer Knits posted a picture of her Persephone cardigan on Instagram. Sorry if my pronunciation is a bit bad. But she posted it on Instagram and said that she needs testers, especially for sizes 3 and below. And then I checked her test application because I really liked the cardigan. I'm just going to insert a picture, so of course you can visualize. And I looked at the test application and my bust circumference and the ease that she recommends and everything was a size 2. And she stated in her post that she needs especially people under size 3. So I applied because I definitely want to support designers, and I can imagine how hard it can be to find testers for every size, especially for the really small and of course really large sizes, because size inclusivity in knitting or knitting, designing, and selling patterns is a really, really big topic. And especially for designers that are not that big, like petite knit, or my favorite things knitwear, it's really hard to find testers for all sizes or to reach like a huge amount of people that would actually test it, because not every pattern is everyone's taste. So I really want to support that. And when I applied for it, I let her know that I applied, so like to increase my chances. And I got accepted for it. And then I went through my yarn stash and found the yarn for my book club cardigan, which I didn't cast on or knit. So the yarn is a yarn combo, which gives like a DK weight. So we have, oh, it matches my pullover. Okay, not really, but so this is Drops Nord in the color 14. I think it's just called red on the website. It's a fingering weight yarn. I would say it's a heavy fingering, because compared to the fingering weight yarn from Knitting for Olive, this is slightly thicker. So I would call it like a heavy fingering. It has 50 grams and 170 meters, and it contains 45% alpaca, 30% polyamide, and 25% wool. This is going to be my main yarn. And then I'm gonna pair it with Drops Kid Silk in the color, let me see, in the color 14 as well. So it's an ultimate pairing. But I think like in the camera, this looks more pinkish, but it just blends in really well. And this is just some basic kid silk with 75% mohair and 25% silk. It has 25 grams equal 210 meters. Lace weight yarn. And this compared is a DK weight. And I imagine this cardigan as like a really pretty cardigan for Christmas, with maybe like a white top, a white long sleeve under it, and then the cardigan paired, because the cardigan actually doesn't have buttons. It just like ties in the front, and then it has the lace sleeves. And I thought it would be really pretty for Christmas. And since I'm a pretty fast knitter, I know that I want to really focus on this. I can get it done really quickly. So yeah, this is actually what a big amount of this is going to be used for. And then the rest of it, because I don't really know how much I'm going to use, because in testing phases of knitting patterns, it's like always an estimate, but it can either be less or more. So I'm just going to wait until my garment is finished and then see how much yarn I have left, and then see if it's enough to make a sweater or cardigan, or if it's only enough for a slipover. So that's going to wait for later. And then I treated myself with some knitting notions, because I bought this microphone yesterday. And I bought it on Amazon because Amazon has a Black Friday sale, or had a Black Friday sale. And I was under a specific amount to order. And they said I need a few more euros more to get free shipping, or to get like Prime shipping. So I looked at some knitting notions, because I don't want any more yarn. And I have enough knitting needles and anything. So I bought some cute, oh my gosh, I'm so happy even looking at them. I bought needle stoppers, and they look like little mushroom needle stoppers in red for smaller needles and yellow. Oh no, actually they're the same size. So yellow and red mushroom needle stoppers. How cute. So, oh my gosh, they look so pretty. They look so pretty. And you can see them on my needle because I forgot to mention I already casted on the Persephone cardigan last night because I already made a gauge swatch and it was matching perfectly. So I cast it on because I was super excited. So this is my beginning of my Persephone cardigan. And with the needle stoppers on like this, I have my work secured and my stitches are not falling off. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically knit on this a bit. And then I need to pick up my son from kindergarten. And then I'm cooking dinner. And after we've eaten dinner, I need to finish a balaclava for my son because I like balaclavas a bit more than hats because balaclavas can't fall off that easily. So I'm knitting 2 balaclavas for my children. And actually, the first one for my older son is almost finished. I just need to bind off like the face frame ribbing, and then I need to block it, and then it's finished. And then I need to cast on the second one, and then the 2 balaclavas are done. But I'm just gonna do that later because binding off is not taking that long, and I really want to make some progress on my Persephone cardigan so I can estimate how long it's gonna take me. So like these are just basically the shoulder parts. It's not going to be that oversized, it's going to be quite fitting. So it looks really small right now, but it's all a bit scrunched and up here, so I can show you more when I have more progress on it. So yeah, I hope you guys like my vlogmas so far. I've got some positive feedback under my Vlogmas Day 1 vlog, and I was so happy to see that you guys like it. And of course, if you have any feedback, whether it's positive or negative, or any recommendations or improvements, then just please let me know. And further ado, let's get on with the vlog. So hello guys again. So I just wanted to quickly come on here and talk to you again about my project of the day that I'm knitting today, which is the Persephone cardigan by Queer Knits, the test knit I was chosen for, which is basically like a fitted cardigan bolero with lace sleeves. And I just joined the shoulders So I can now show you how it would look. So, okay, it nearly matches my pullover today, but basically it's just gonna be like this. So the shoulder wedges here, and then the back neck. And then I'm just now working down and increasing for the shoulder wedges with some really pretty lace detail on both shoulders. So I haven't gotten that much knitting done today, honestly. But now everything important of the day is finished. We had dinner, and we're not going outside again because it's already dark here. It's now 4 p.m. So it's already getting dark outside, and I'm not a person who likes to be outside in the dark with my 2 kids. So we're just gonna stay home. My kids can watch some TV and play. Yes, I'm a mom who allows watching TV. So I can just knit and sit with them and play for a bit. And I'm actually gonna finish the balaclava tomorrow, because the balaclava I'm knitting, I'm going to show it tomorrow, but it's in really dark yarn, and this is pretty light, so I can knit in a pretty darkened room and I can see all my stitches. And with my dark navy blue balaclava for my son, it's really hard to see the stitches, and I don't want to sit in like super bright lighting like here. So I'm just going to do it tomorrow and then show it in Vlogmas Day 4. So yes, that's all I wanted to show basically. I just wanted to show you how far I've gotten, and I'm just gonna knit on it for the rest of the day, and then tomorrow I'm gonna finish my balaclava and knit more on my sample knit for the designer I talked about on Vlogmas Day 1. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show basically, and thanks again for watching my Vlogmas, and see you in the next one, Vlogmas Day 4. And yes, have a nice evening or morning or whenever you're watching this, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.